Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a planning video for June, and I thought I would first of all talk you through what my goals are going to be for the next 4 months. So that's from June, July, August and September. And the reason why I've done it for the next 4 months is because if you divide the year up into quarters, you obviously get 3 months per quarter. I have missed this quarter. There's only 1 month left of this second quarter of the year, so I am adding June on to the third quarter of the year, and then after September we'll have October, November, December, which will be the final quarter of the year. So this is the third quarter plus June. I have watched a lot of Sarah Cannon's videos on her Heart Breathings channel, and she talks about having outcome goals for the range of projects that she would like to do over a quarter. And she has, I think, about 3 goals per quarter. I have decided to give myself 2 goals. I'm keeping it quite low key. I don't want to load myself up and to not finish it because I've given myself too much to take on. If you've seen any of my videos from earlier this year, I talk about wanting to earn an income from my writing. This goal has changed slightly. It's still one of my main goals, but I've kind of divided that goal up into 2 smaller goals so I don't get overwhelmed. And when I say smaller goals, they're still quite big, chunky goals. So my 2 goals for the moment are, firstly, to be en route to publication, either traditionally published or self-published. And I have, under this goal, I have 3 projects. The first one is my novel called Burnt Chocolate. The second one is my series of essays that I would like to put together into a book called The Confident Creative, although that is a working title. And then thirdly, I have another novel that I started many years ago called Verity Vollman, and I would like to start tackling that again. Again, this is pinched off Sarah Cannon. I've divided it up into 30 days, what I'd like to achieve after 60 days, 90 days, and because I'm doing it in 4 months, 120 days. And this first column, the 30-day, what I'd like to achieve within the 30 days is the month of June. And for my Burnt Chocolate project, I would like to plan out each chapter. That's it. That's all I've given myself to do on that project. The Confident Creative, which is my series of essays, I'd like to write 2 essays during the month of June, and with Verity Vollman, nothing. And Verity Vollman, also nothing in July as well, because I don't want to, like I say, overdo it. And then over 60 days, I would like to rewrite 15 chapters and write another 2 essays. And over 90 days, I'd like to rewrite the next 15 chapters and write another 2 essays, and so on until I get to 120 days. After the 4 months, I would like to have my novel ready for submitting to agents. I'd like to get my essays ready to start assembling as a book and to write the outline for it. And Verity Vollman, she only appears in August when I start reading through everything that I've written so far on that. So that is my writing big goal divided up into 3 projects in order to essentially get ready for publication. My second goal is to gain over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube through uploading consistently and with quality content. The idea is that I upload on a regular basis throughout the following 4 months. Ideally, during the month of June, I would create 8 videos, but I've allowed myself between 6 and 8 videos. And I would also like to plan out July's content. Again, in July, create 6 to 8 videos and then plan the August content. August, create 6 to 8 videos and plan the September content, and then in September, when my children are back at school and everything should be calmer, I would like to create 8 videos and plan my October content. So this is the kind of outline that I've given myself for the next 4 months. And then what I'm going to show you now is how I'm dividing this all up into the projects in further detail and the tasks within each project. So now what I'm going to do on this page is to divide the projects into a task overview for the month of June, and then on this page I'm going to divide each project and task into a monthly view. Now, as you can see, Burnt Chocolate is one of the books that I've given the working title to, that I would like to plan out each chapter during the month of June. So what I would like to do is to create a big overview spread . Of chapters, and then to break down each chapter. Okay, and then with the essays, I'd like to finish essay number 5, which is about procrastination. I'd like to brainstorm other essay topics, and I'd like to plan out essay and to write essay number 6. So that's the 2 writing projects broken down into a few tasks. Now the videos, I'm aiming for 6. First of all, I want to brainstorm videos for July, and then so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. I may even add in a 7th video there, as this plan with me for June will actually come out at the end of May. And then on this side of the paper, I am going to divide it up in terms of what I would like to have done each day, and this is particularly relevant for the video uploads. And also I'm going to put in things like where I'm going to the dentist, so I can see on which days I'm going to struggle to get much done. It's going to be a bit difficult to say when I would like to get things done on the writing front, because I'm not sure at this stage how long it's going to take me to do the chapter breakdown. So if I give myself a week to do the entire lot and then it takes me longer than a week, I'll feel like I've failed before I've begun. So this is going to be a kind of a bit trial and error, I think, at this stage in time. It's been so long since I sat down and wrote every day that I'm not sure how much I can do each time. So it's not set in stone, and it's certainly not designed to make me feel bad. It's just so that I have structure to my day and I can come into my office every day and know exactly what I've got to do, rather than using it as a stick to beat myself with. Does that make sense? So this is my projects / tasks as a monthly view. So here I've got the days of the week across the top: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then week 1 is this line, week 2, week 3, week 4. I've put a week 5, which will be July, but it just gives me an idea of what's coming next. I'll just put the dates on, because that's always helpful. 3, 4. On Monday, I know I've got a lot of stuff to do with the children, and I've got the dentist, so I'm not going to have much time. So what time I have got, I'll just spend answering clients' queries when I'm at my computer. I'm putting BC here, standing for burnt chocolate. And then on the Wednesday, I want to video upload the rock cakes. And then burnt chocolate here. And then on Friday, it will be essay and clients. Not working Saturday and Sunday, ideally. And then it's going to be the same every Wednesday. I'm going to do a video upload. And this one's going to be about Instagram and writing. And these are the videos that I've got just here. And then video upload here. The behind the scenes of my blog. Video upload here. There's going to be planning for July. And in that video, I'll talk about what has and hasn't worked in here, and what I've learned in terms of how quickly I work in my writing. And hopefully, as I discover more about myself, as the months go on, I'll be able to plan more, because I will know how much I'll be able to get done in certain days and certain weeks. So what I'm going to do over the next few days, if I've got any other deadlines that need to be put in here, but ideally I'll work on my novel 3 times a week, and then on a Wednesday on video uploading. But I'm going to see how that goes. So I've got my goals divided into projects over 30, 60, 90 and 120 days. I've got my projects and my task overview for June, because now I'm going to have an overarching one for June. And then I've got that also as a monthly view that I'm going to add bits to over the next few days. And then on this page, I am going to divide week 1 up into further detail. And again, this is going to be completely trial and error. I've still got my son doing his exams next week, so I'm going to have to be around for taking him and fetching him from those. However, I would like to plan in some items just to give myself a rough idea of how each day is going to look. So this is week 3rd to the 9th of June. And then we have Monday the 3rd. Down the side here, I'm going to put in the time. So starting at 6 in the morning. And I already know that I have the dentist. So I'll block out this time here. And I know she always overruns and I've got to drive there, so I'm going to block out that amount of time. And as I do the school run at both ends of the day on that day, the rest of the day is going to be pretty much running around after the children. So I am going to look at Tuesday, and this is how I'm going to, well, how I'm intending to block off my day So I'm just going to do here burnt chocolate chapter planning. And I know now those 2 hours between 9 and 11 are going to be spent sitting at my desk and doing that. And when I come off the school run, I can't remember if I'm doing it that morning. If I am, I'll come in, make myself my coffee, make myself my breakfast, and then come into my office and settle down and crack on with that. And then on Wednesday, the day will look a little bit different because that is a YouTube day. So I will spend time uploading and recording a new video. And that is how that is going to look. And then, what else did I say? Thursdays will also be spent, even if I do nothing else work-wise that day because of everything that I've got going on with the family at the moment. At least I have those 2 hours in the morning blocked off. And then on Friday I've got essay. I'm going to do that in blue. But I think what I intend to do on the day itself, when I know whether A, my children are all well, so they're going into school, whether I know if I'm doing the school run or not, because this can vary from day to day, whether something else might have come up, whatever it is, I will sit down when I'm having my coffee and I will plan out what I intend to do hour by hour that day. At least now I know that I have these hours blocked off for work and that I have all these other hours during the day, but these are mine. So that's how I am planning my goals, projects and tasks for the month of June. Any questions? Do let me know. This is going to be, like I say, a work in progress, and it's going to be things I add to over the next month and add to on a daily basis when I sit down and think about what I would like to achieve that day based on what I've written here and what I've written here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel for some cozy creative living. See you next time. Bye.